it's tourney time, baby! Yes, sir, tourneys are back. IVL has begun as of literally like 12 hours ago, I think, at the time of recording. Nah, a little longer. And it's gonna be really, really fun. We have some new updates for this tournament. There are 2 new characters that are allowed. Peddler and Escapologist are now allowed in tournaments, which is really fun. So we have 2 new characters that are gonna be making their debut, I think today, actually. So I don't even know what to put in the thumbnail, Peddler or Escapologist, or perhaps both, Who knows? We also have Darkwoods being available as well. The new map Darkwoods that's been in rank for, I want to say, a half a year. Shut up, you freaking bird lady. I swear, if you interrupt me one more time, I will actually throw you into a pile of leaves. And I will not be sad when the guy who picks up the leaves will put you in the truck and then he'll throw you wherever they put the leaves. I don't know where they put the leaves, but they put them somewhere and you're going there too. And I won't feel any guilt about it. Anyways, yeah, so Darkwoods is going to be available. I don't know if we'll see Darkwoods today, but that's not the only thing. We also have a new system of bans. So in the past, there were 3 global bans for survivors, which was whenever you played in tournaments, the first 3 survivors that you would pick, you would no longer be able to play for the rest of the set. But now, all 4 survivors, no matter what you pick, there's no more strategy to it at all 4 survivors that you pick will now be banned. So anytime you see like 4 survivors being used in a single round, none of those survivors will be able to be played at all for the rest of the set unless it's like a round 5 set and they're being played in like round 4 or round 5. But with these matches, these are all best of 3, so we will not be seeing any of that. So pretty much we're only going to be seeing 1 survivor 1 time from each side, or from each team, I guess I should say. So it's a very new, interesting set of bans, and going forward, it's going to mean that there's a lot more survivor diversity, which is going to be really fun. Obviously, it's still going to be lots of meta, but, we might see a few, niche picks coming out here, which I'm really excited for. But with that being said, let's just get right into the matches. Here we go. It is time for IVL Autumn, the very first match and the very first set. We have WBG versus Wolves. This is going to be very, very fun. I think Tion is a new Wolves member, if I'm not correct. So that's going to be fun to see them go crazy. Also, shoutouts to Potty Pizumu, I think, for streaming this because it is not uploaded to CCC yet. But we have a Professor, Enchantress, Gravekeeper, and Puppeteer out here as our survivor picks. We're betting out Explorer, Anti-Officer, and Miss Meteorologist. But you see in the top left, see how there's like 4 locks instead of 3 in each row? Bonbon round 1. Bonbon round 1. Okay then. No! It's Nia, so of course he's gonna go B-Duck. Yo, guys, I don't want to watch tournaments anymore. That's it. I quit. I'm leaving. I'm never watching tournaments again. If I have to deal with that gosh darn duck one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm just kidding. I'll do it because I love Identity 5 tournaments. But you know what? No, I have enough time. Normally I cut moments like these. I don't even care where they spawn because I'm gonna have to watch beat-up gameplay and it's not even gonna be fun. I'm gonna light my candle. I have this lighter in this closet back out over here and I am lighting this candle. I don't care if this ruined my freaking watch time. Because normally I like editing and it's like, you gotta make sure viewer retention is high on your YouTube videos. You gotta edit out the boring moments. I can't edit out the first match that is beat-up gameplay. Wait, why are there 4 things? Wait, what? They have Rage listed now? That's weird. Why do they have Rage listed now? That's not even a final trait. I guess they have Self-Heal listed, but why Rage? Why, list that? That's weird. That's not Addiction, right? That's Rage? I'm pretty sure that's Rage. Huh. Anyway, I lit my candle. Oh, what is this? A flower. I forgot to look at the freaking animation. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the animation for IVL with Lucky Guy and Meteorologist versus Goatman? It's actually really cool. Maybe I'll show you guys after this match. Because it's really, really cool, actually. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that we have to watch beat-up gameplay. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? It's Confined Trump card, by the way. Interesting. Yeah, Confined Trump, no detention. Let's see. We have a Borrowed Tide, Grave, a borrowed Flywheel Enchantress, a borrowed Knee-Jerk Puppeteer, and a tied Flywheel Professor. So here's the thing. The logic of round 1, it is a very dangerous round because every hunter is viable. So whatever the survivors pick, look at that pallet break. Oh my gosh, that's max pallet break for you. Whatever the survivors pick with their builds, it's going to be really, really scary for them since every hunter is viable. And since a lot of people expect Goatman round 1, we usually expect to see a lot of flywheels. Lots and lots of flywheels. Not many bomb hits here. Tion doing great for their debut, I think. If they... I don't actually know. I'm not super familiar with this player. I don't know if this is like their debut. It's their Wolves debut, so doing good with their Wolves debut. But you know, chasing Puppeteer is smart for a Bonathan because this is indeed a pretty bad matchup for Puppeteer. But Tion kiting very, very well here. Gonna go for the Undaunted. But yeah, I was talking about something earlier and I completely forgot because this duck, bro. This duck just changes me as a person and I just forget everything that I need to even talk about. He predicts the blink there. I'm pretty sure that was either a blink prediction or... okay, he just dies. Alright, he just dies. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good kite for such a bad matchup, but I remember what I was talking about. It's the builds, right? So usually for Goatman, you want Flywheel, right? You want Flywheel for Goatman. And then for other hunters like Bonbon, Opera Singer, other hunters, you want Knee-Jerk, right? Knee-Jerk is usually considered to be way better since you need distance against those characters. That's the biggest thing. Flywheel is good versus like Control or like really, really like tight, close-knit situation hunters. That's where Flywheel excels. And then... dude, what do you do? What do you do? His camp is so god. What do you do, bro? The only saving grace is that he cannot use the Gravekeeper as a human weapon against a Professor because Professor can deal with it. But I don't know how Jelly's supposed to get this. Look, he's gonna try to snipe him down. Okay, he misses that. He's just gonna start going crazy with the bombs. Ooh, scale. Oh, the self-heal! Oh, that was smart. That was smart. He was buying time for the Grave to self-heal. That was smart. That was really smart, actually. The Puppeteer is gonna go down, but at least it buys time for them enough to like reset and get away. That was actually really smart. Because it was technically a damaged rescue, actually. That was not bad. Well, at least damaged double rescue. The Grave did have to burn his self-heal. Ciphers are not the best here, actually. They're actually a little bit behind on Ciphers. Just a little bit. But also Nia doesn't have the tension. But yeah, it's like with round 1, with so many hunters being viable and you don't really know what you should do or what you should... You kind of have to assume that you're going into Goatman, so most people are going to choose Flywheel. That's why, like, you know, Bonbon can excel because Flywheel versus Bonbon is only okay. It's decent. It's not great where Knee-Jerk is like really good versus Bonbon because if you can make distance versus Bonbon, he's gonna suffer. Whereas Flywheel is like, it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. Let's see here. He knows they're hiding Big Boat. Next ideal chase is probably I'm gonna say the Professor because the Professor has no borrowed. Probably the Professor. Nia is kind of getting rotated here, though. It looks like the Professor is listening to his footsteps and knows which side he's coming up from. Look at in the bottom left, you can hear the Professor's patience. He's like just listening. He's listening. He hears his footsteps. He hears him. Yeah, Nia is lost. So much time is being burned here, and the Professor's not even moving. This is the reason why Big Boat is not like super great for hunters like Bonbon. Just because if you hide well and like move around and utilize move around well, it's like really, really hard. Especially since these guys can, you know, use hearing to the maximum potential. They can just hear footsteps and whatnot. Since you can hear the hunter's footsteps, you know where they are, so you can kind of just rotate around them. Enchantress now has a 3-stack to use here. Let's see if she can utilize it well. Will she drop this pallet? Ooh. That's the 3-stack. Yeah, kill that duck! Yeah! Get that duck out of here, bro. There's the Flywheel. Are we gonna go for the Insta-Time Bomb? Not the best positioning, though. I can't lie. Not the best positioning. Let's see here. Here's one more Bomb Chain. She dodges it. Stun. Not gonna use the stun. Interesting. Cypher is almost prime. They have one Cypher at 90, and then Enchantress kited all the way away from Shaq. You're probably wondering, like, why didn't she just, like, you know, try to kite a little bit longer and small? But I think the reason is that Enchantress wants to die as far away from Shaq as possible, since Shaq is the one with 76% progress. As you can see, Nia is going to try to go back and pressure it as opposed to camp, it looks like, which is interesting. Yeah, he's going back to the Cypher. Yep. Exactly. See, that was really smart from the Enchantress, just trying to die away from the Cypher as much as possible. Baba now has a lot of bombs to work with here. Can we get a good chain? These chains are not really properly timed. Misses the chain. Let's see here. Okay, there goes the Pressure's chip. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous for the team. Because, again, Professor, like I mentioned before, doesn't have Borrowed. He does not have Borrowed. So I don't really know what Nia can do here to win. This just feels like a draw. I think the biggest thing that happened was that he didn't instantly TP onto a target because they were all rotating. And that's pretty tough. He swings, but he reacts. Good job from the Professor. Jelly. Because if he didn't do that, he was cooked. And TP and dead. He's going to go for the Grave. Nope, he's going for the Enchantress. Yeah, this is going to be a draw. This is most definitely a draw. He's lost. He's lost. He is lost. Okay. Let's see. This Enchantress is so fast. Oh my gosh. Why is she so fast? Power of 10 MS, I guess. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's zooming, bro. I guess it's also just the small little speed boost. Oh. There's the 3-stack. Wait, they're working on that gate? Wait a minute. If she eats a chip, she'll get a... No, just eat the chip. Just eat the chip, you'll get a stun. Eat the chip, you'll get a stun. You want to get a stun. Hello? Oh, the body block? The body block with the shovel? Ooh! Oh my gosh, it's a 3? It's a 3. It's a 3. Ooh, it's a 3. Unfortunate for Nia, but however, my soul does feel a little bit healed after seeing a Bombung at 3 escaped. The Tie God not getting his tie. Here we go. Now it's time for round 1, second half. This one's also going to be quite fun because we got Choai out here, the GOAT Choai. And then we have Mage, Puppeteer, Officer, and Archer. Persica's Archer is something I'm very excited to see. Persica, for those who don't know, is a very, very goated survivor. One of the best survivors in the world. And seeing her on Archer is going to be fun. I'm really excited for this. And as a reminder, this matchup is actually... very similar. Wax Artist, what? Interesting. Okay. Why are we playing the characters I hate the most? That's weird. Okay, I guess it works out. But yeah, like I said, round 1, kind of anything is viable. It's kind of just anything goes. It's not even just Goatman, it's anything goes, truly. Look at Archer spinning around. That's so goofy. But yeah, I'm excited to see Archer, because again, Archer is seen as very, very strong in this current meta, and I kind of want to see her kill Wax Stars. I think that'd be fun. I want to see her kill Wax. But yeah, this matchup is the same as IVL Finals, by the way. If you guys remember IVL Finals from, I think, like a month and a half ago or whatever, we're actually the same tournament, but that was summer. This is now autumn. Like the seasons, they're built into summer and autumn, and then we have Koa that takes up winter and spring. But this was the finals matchup, and it's our first round of the entire tournament, which is actually just like really cool, honestly. Now let's see here. Wax is actually spawning closer toward the Puppeteer, so is he gonna end up chasing the Puppeteer? Puppeteer versus Wax isn't the greatest matchup for Puppeteer. It's doable, but it's not like great. I would say the matchup is like, it's definitely in favor of Wax. However, it's not like the Puppeteer is powerless. It just really depends on area, and I think with Big Boat, the Puppeteer shouldn't struggle too much. Okay, I don't know why we're listing so many of the hunter traits like Berserker and Claustrophobia, but sure. I feel like it's kind of a given that most hunters bring Berserker, but sure, whatever. It's so weird seeing that now, like just a huge list of the hunter's traits, but I guess it's just like a small little note. This is really pretty though. I like this. We're not gonna be able to see this too much when I look at CCC, but I do like that. That's a nice little ready up screen, truly. Okay, let's see here. We've got a borrowed Flywheel Archer, a borrowed time tied Puppeteer and Officer, and then a tied Flywheel on the Mage. So they have triple tied out here because they really want to try to get a 3 escape here in round 1. Now, I'm actually a little surprised that Choai is actually going for Wax Stars and not Goatman here. I don't know if the latest Goatman nerfs have hit, but we'll have to see. There's definitely going to be Goatman gameplay happening eventually, but... tournaments are just in this really weird scenario now where it's like, with all the different kind of bans, there's so many different ways to play in tournaments right now where you can delay things or choose not to delay things. There's the Lewis. And then we're gonna freeze it. Oh, he undaunts the single. No way. He undaunted the single wax piece. The single little cheese flying at him, and he undaunted it. Because the thing is, if he doesn't undaunt that, by the way, he's basically dead. Because he would have been at right here. He would have been dead right there. He would have been 100% dead right there because he would have locked him off with his puppet, and then he kind of would have been cooked. He's gonna wax bomb. There's the wax bomb. Puppeteer is gonna try to go up the stairs, and I think Wax should be able to kill him here. Let's see. With this shot right here, yeah, going up the stairs versus Wax Artist, not the best. All right, Puppeteer, will we crawl down? Yes, we will, just to buy a few extra seconds. And that's a pretty good kite, like I said. That's a pretty good kite. That's like 3 ciphers from a tied Puppeteer. He had no kite assist, and that was at shore too. That was a really good kite. Very, very good kite. I think what really did it was the Andante. We're gonna lock down the officer's cipher, which is gonna buy the Wax about 10 seconds or so of cipher progress. But so far, so good. This is definitely 3-outable. It's gonna be hard, but it is definitely 3-outable. I'm wondering if Persica's gonna come in and try to harass. Wax Artist is very hard to harass. I wonder if we might see that. Or we might see Hui come in for the rescue, and then Persica can come in with the archer to harass, potentially. I don't know if that's something that we'll actually see, though. We'll have to see. Especially since they need to make sure ciphers are rushing very, very fast as well. So, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. This Wax is also 1 hit away from full presence, which means he's going to have Hype Wax soon. Which everybody loves Hype Wax, bro. Everybody loves Hype Wax. I also find it funny. I didn't even realize Choi brought peepers, and yet, he's barely used them. I think he's used like what, 2 peepers, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, 100. He just swings at the officer. I don't know why he did that. I feel like he could have maybe tried to go for a terror shock there, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's kind of hard at 10 MS though. You know people are gonna mess up at 10 MS. Okay. He'll go for the hot wax. What? Just hot wax him. Hello? Huh? Are they just gonna go for body block, please? I don't know what's going on. I think they're trying to wait so the Puppeteer can cut out Tide so he can use a Lewis, which he does now have Lewis. There it is. Okay. Oh wait, he dies. He dies. Wait, no. If he wax bombs, undaunted, he can undaunted still. Ooh, just wait it out. Wait it out. Wait it out. Yes. Wait, he messed up. He messed up. Okay. The cipher isn't ready. Persica cipher isn't ready. Okay. This is probably a draw then, because he still has trump card. He still has trump card. Officer actually burns his self heal. TP pop. Beautiful, beautiful bait. Beautiful bait. Beautiful bait. Now he has no TP endgame. However, can Persica survive? She's rocking the new skin actually, which is pretty cool. Which makes me think there's probably. Yeah, this is definitely Archer with nerfs, by the way. So watch her cooldown, 14 seconds. Yep, this is Archer with nerfs. Beautiful shot from Persica. Wait, she has dungeon. Oh my gosh, she has dungeon. She can make it. 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 Oh, flywheel, flywheel. Flywheel, beautiful, beautiful flywheel, beautiful. Oh, scared of the pallet. Crossbow, into shot. Okay, I think she can make it. I think she can make it. I'm pretty sure she makes it. Ooh, ooh. Woo! She made it, baby. She made it. Let's go. Archer kills Wax. I'll take it any day of the week. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I feel bad for those hunters, bro, because these survivors are crazy. But getting to see a Wax and a Bonbon lose on the same day, whew, I'm sitting on my high horse, bro. The horse is here. And now it's round 2. We have Goatman ban, and we have Seer Anti-Fin Merc ban from Survivors and Hunters. We have Meteor, we have Acrobat, we have Grave, and we have Lucky God. Notice how even after the nerfs, I'm pretty sure this is nerf Lucky Guy, even after the nerfs, Lucky Guy and Meteorologist are both still being played. That just goes to show how strong they are. Same with Archer. These guys are still very strong, and it's gonna be the Hula Hoop, which I think is, interesting. I kind of thought it would be Opera here. I guess it's fine. I don't really know why we go Hullabaloo over Opera. I feel like Opera's a little more consistent, but who knows? You know, sometimes it honestly is just preference. It really is just preference sometimes. We've got Lucky Guy set up for Kite here, actually. Lucky Guy is most likely going to take the Kite. Acrobat's in mid, which is... It's so funny that we have Lucky Guy out toward right and Acrobat in mid now. That is so crazy to me that we have Acrobat spawning mid, which is supposed to be the safe spot, by the way. That's usually where you put your weakest character on a map like Red Church because, you know, Church is an area where you spawn your weakest character. You normally have, like, Rescuers spawn middle, but not really on Red Church because Red Church is really good to start rotating with. Why is Knight sitting out the... What? I just realized there are people sitting out the windows. Did you see that? There's Knight and there's Night Watch? Bro, what is this? Warp, Berserker, Rage, Detention, Inso? Why do they gotta let us know if we have Rage and Berserker being brought? We also have Lucky Guy with Great Power. That's interesting. Why are they telling us this? That's weird. They usually don't tell us these things. Anyway, we have a Tide, Borrowed, Acro, and Grave. We have a Full Kite Lucky Guy with Great Power, Persica. And then we have a Tide, Knee Jerk, Wendington out here. So once again with the triple tide from WBG, they really like their triple tide strategies here. What a flower, bro. That looks like freaking Tears of the Kingdom Korok right there. I love the fall vibes. This looks like a nice stop alongside the train. Look at those nice fall leaves. And look at all these trees with no leaves. What a contrast, bro. All right, let's see what we got going on here, Mr. Hula Hoop. Mr. We got a Mike Gaming versus a Mike Gaming out here, but we're choosing to chase the Lucky God. We do have a perfume ready from Miss Persica here, and we're rocking the new Logic Path Lucky Guy skin. I do actually like this skin a lot. I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool Lucky God skin here. It's gonna be taking some vaults, Choi, he's just gonna vault through the window and not break the pallet. Interesting. Interesting. Why are we not... Yeah, I don't know why we just didn't break the pallet earlier, because then this loop would have been broken. But I guess it's fine. Let's see here. Double color? Nope. Okay, the perfume isn't really usable here. I guess it did buy one color, but this should still be a hit right here with double color. There's a double color. Ooh, beautiful pallet stun from Persica, and that's great power. But with great power plus rage, it kind of balances out to be normal. Really? Really? Oh, it's a double up, I see. Baits out the flywheel. Persica! She knows, dude. I'm telling you, most people are flywheeling there, but Persica's so patient. Her not only patient, but her reaction time is godlike, bro. And their throats. Okay, beautiful. 3 Cypher Kite practically. Nearly a 3 Cypher Kite from Persica. Beautiful stuff, bro. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful Lucky God gaming there. Very, very good. Now let's see here. Let's see. Gwoker's already here. Gwok's gonna Gwok all over the place. Don't Gwok too hard like you did in IVL Finals last time, bro. Gwok, please! Oh my goodness. What? Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm scared. Okay, the free run came into rescue. Oh my gosh, free run's in tournaments now, yes! Let's go, free run gaming. All the way up over here. Here we go. Chasing down Persica once more. We got one color. I think Persica's not going to try to kite this out. Just try to die away from ciphers. Die on this side of the map because a lot of the ciphers over here are done. That way they can get ciphers done on the right side. Stall this out a little bit. Burn a jump. Okay. If I'm Choi, I chair in basement. He's chairing basement against a grave. I don't know, Choi. I don't know about this one. There's a gravekeeper. This might be a 3. This actually has 3 potential. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Because Grave can sneak down on in there. Not much Hulla can really do about it. Oh, Hui coming in. Or however you pronounce their name, I always forget. People always tell me every single time and I always forget somehow. What? Oh, he dug down. All right. Ooh, the last second rescue. Titanier should be enough here. Oh, wait, no, Persica no borrowed, right. Persica no borrowed, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Persica, just die away. Just die far away. Die far away here, and then just pop. Die all the way away from the gates, as far as possible. Back over here. Couldn't drop the pallet in time, but that's fine. That's fine. They'll be able to pop. Maybe they'll warp. Maybe he'll burn his warp here. Let's see. Pop. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 2 stars remaining, and then the double pop is very disorienting. He should be able to get a draw from this, though, because he does have the tension. Let's see here. Is he going to warp to gate? He's not going to burn his warp. Okay, a little bit of stream lag there. Double jump. Whoa, what the heck? That was weird. Yeah, he has to respect the Hullabaloo because he has detention. He might have been able to get away with that if it was no detention Hulla, but yeah, not like this, bro, not like this. Okay, Terra Shock with detention, that is an overkill, and that is going to be the draw. I don't think it's possible for Choai to, wait, the Acrobat has tied. Wait. Oh no, the Acro has tied. They can just walk out with tied, I'm pretty sure. That's if he can get the rescue, though. He kind of got caught out. That's not good. Wait, no, greedy. This Acro got greedy. He's going to die. He's going to throw the game. Greedy! Wait, he didn't even share. Oh, he knew. He knew. That was actually smart from Choai. That was smart from Choai, bro. That was really smart from Choai. Yeah, that's a 3 now. Oh, wait, not necessarily. He canceled the shovel! Bro, WG got greedy! You gotta listen to Skyfall. No greedy, no greedy. Nah, bro, they got greedy. You can't greedy. Yeah, they had that, and now they only got 1 out. They had the draw, and they just gave Choai a 3 kill. I'm telling you, bro, no greedy. I say is that would 100% work versus me. Hello, though. We've got a cheerleader. Is this buffed cheerleader? I think this might be buffed cheerleader. This might actually be buffed cheerleader, which is exciting, because by the way, if you guys haven't been keeping up with tournaments, cheerleader has barely been played in tournaments, like at all. I'm telling you, bro, barely played in tournaments. And she was seen as like kind of mid. She was pretty mid in tournaments. The only time cheerleader really came out was like in late rounds, and it was like for niche cheerleader support. But now maybe people are seeing cheerleader as a bit more viable. She was also played during Ivy meta, but it was like only Ivy meta. Now, this team is pretty decent for Opera. However, can buffed cheerleader keep up with Opera Singer? That's the question, because back in Opera Ivy meta, it was very dangerous to play cheerleader until Opera was already played, because cheerleader was not seen as very good versus Opera. It was a speed versus speed battle, but the issue is cheerleader has speed, but hers is limited, whereas Opera's is unlimited unless she messes up. Opera just has infinite speed forever until she misses a dash, whereas cheerleader only has 2 beep beeps. So it's not the best. Whereas somebody like a Finn gets basically the same amount of distance as a cheerleader, except it doesn't recharge, and he doesn't have the benefit, or he doesn't have the debuff of slowing down, plus his decoding debuff isn't as bad. So it's interesting how characters like Finn and cheerleader are very, very similar in concept, but one is just way more consistent, especially since Finn can actually block off areas as well with his ball. And I don't know, I feel like they're very, very similar, but I feel like Finn is just like, in terms of meta, it's just a better design. However, we're going to be seeing detention trump card blink here from Nias Opera, very, very standard. And we've got borrowed knee jerk, beep beep, borrowed knee jerk Charles, borrowed tide on our Mr. Potato Face, and then borrowed flywheel on the Finnington. Everybody here has a hat except for Charles. Poor Charles being left out. I guess Opera doesn't really have a hat either, but I don't know. You could argue that her hair is her hat because her hair is so poofy and funny, and it looks like it's filled with hairspray. Oh, that lone flower, bro. I'm gonna miss that lone flower when I watch this from CCC channel from now on. But it's fine. Let's see what we got going on here. Sangria's coming out, and she is quite speedy. Going for the Merc first? Nah, just pushing it away. Trying to not make it obvious who she's chasing first, but it looks like, yeah, we do want to chase down that cheerleader after all. Going for Miss Beep Beep inside church. Like I said earlier, put your weakest character inside church. Yeah, I don't know about using the TP there, because now she just uses her beep beep. That looks like buff cheerleader. Maybe it's just 10 MS, but that actually looks like buff cheerleader. He's gonna give herself a small passive speed buff by doing a little bit of speed for Charles. This makes her 5% faster, and then she used her second beep beep to make it to this pallet. This is actually not that bad of a kite. This is actually pretty decent, I will say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is buff cheerleader. She looks way faster on that slowdown. This will be a hit right here, though. Yep, that's going to be the first hit. Alrighty. And then Finn is here now to do a little bit of support here, potentially. But we do have Blink. Is he going to try to eat the Blink hit, maybe? I wonder. Oh, the TP back. Good patience from 487, actually. Beautiful patience from 487. Maybe a little too much, though. The fly... What? I don't know how that hit. I don't know how that hit. Finn's gonna pick up his airbag. How the heck did that hit, bro? How the heckles did that hit? I cannot believe it. All right, we got our mercenary coming on in here. We're gonna, oh, we messed up a dash though. I would have just swung. I don't even care. I would have just swung. I saw that merc. I would have just swung, bro. It's gonna stall for time. Stall for time. Don't you dare use blink here. It'd be useless. There we go. Okay, it's fine. Use a blink to buy like 3 seconds. So here goes with the beep beeps to give herself that little initial speed boost just to get farther away. And it's gonna save her beep beeps for her rebound. However, one small issue is we do not have trait forced out. That is the issue here. No trait was forced, which means this second kite from the beep beep is probably not going to be very long, I will say. It tries to get some full presence there, does not get it, unfortunately, for this opera. Ciphers are 50, 50, 50, and 50, so these ciphers are actually pretty good. They might not look too good since there's still at 4 ciphers remaining, but their progress is quite good. If they had a prisoner, they'd be in a god spot right now. This would be like god ciphers. I would still say this cipher rush is overall very good though, because this is 300%, but it's spread out, which is arguably a lot better than 300% and then 2 other ciphers non-existent. Whoa, hey Merc. Let's TP back over here. That hits? Okay, wow, I'm actually surprised. I actually can't believe that hits, especially with Opera's trash hitbox. Let's see here. Beep Beep does have 2 beep beeps. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Giving yourself a little passive speed once again. See, that's what I'm telling you. Cheerleaders gotta go for that. Every time you go for those rebounds, you gotta use those passive speeds. You have to. We know Blink is ready. Beep Beep here. Oh! Oh! My goodness, she predicted it. She used the beep beep. Okay. Now we just set up shadows here. Oh, the slow vault! The slow vault. Oh. So unfortunate for Jelly. The slow vault death, bro. Okay, ciphers are standard now. 400% about. Dang. A little bit of stream lag here. Oh, a lot of stream lag here. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Though the compensation for that is crazy. Yeah, that's slow vault's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for that beep beep. I know the pain, bro. It doesn't happen to pros very often where you get slow vault, but it does happen sometimes. And honestly, there's a part of me that wishes slow vault wasn't even like a thing, just to keep things more consistent. However, it's not my game. I didn't develop it. Okay, I break at the pallet. My name is Sangria, and we got stream lag here again. I'm sorry about the stream lag. There's nothing I can do about it because this is actually on NetEase's end. This isn't even coming from the restreamer. This is literally just NetEase's end, unfortunately. So blame NetEase for this, not me. Not me. 'Tis not my fault. Blame big company. Do not blame independent streamer. Blame big man with money in pocket. All right, what do we got here? 487, gonna take chase again? We do have one more ball. We're hiding behind this pallet. I break at the pallet. My name is Sangria. This should be a draw. 487's finish so good. Oh my gosh, those positionings are so good. It's like he reacts to when the opera goes for a dash. Ball is where she's gonna land, so she has to go oof, and then he just launches himself off of the ball when she's going oof. All right, I would have swung through the pallet too. Prime just in time. Prime just in time, baby. Just in time. Ooh, she knows Charles is here, though. She knows Charles is here. Charles has all resources, though. Charles has hover. He hovers away. She TPs. We're now on the mercenary. Although Merc is not really a good target here. Oh, we messed up a dash. That's not good. That's not good. We TP back. Mercenary had... Oh, no. Mercenary has no items. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, this would have been dangerous if the mercenary had, like, 2 elbow pads or something, but he doesn't have pads. He's taking risks. He's taking risks. He's dead. Oh, yeah, he's dead. He'll just go die on dungeon. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. I don't think it's just not going to be enough. They don't get the gate open in time. Not in time, not in time, not in time. He'll wrap around. He'll wrap around. Ooh. Yeah, not enough, not enough, not enough. Not enough, not enough. It was close, though. It was dangerously close. A couple more seconds, and he would have had that thing, dude. If they were on that gate just a few seconds earlier, they would have had that. But, you know, Nia did a good job of pushing him off the gate so that he could TP to the mercenary and still get the kill. Not a 3 kill, but a draw. Huh. Well, we're now on round 3. This is quite interesting. We have an Ivy and Goatman Ben. So Hullabaloo is available for Nia. He's banning out Bald, bro. Look at that. He banned out Escapologist. And look at the survivors that we're picking. Novelist, Lucky, Meteorologist, and Journalist. Honestly, this does not feel like a tourney team. This feels like a rank team. However, Journalist has been on the rise. Lucky God is obviously a god. Novelist has always been good outside of Ivy meta. And then Meteorologist is obviously very, very consistent. So, yeah, this is interesting. This is quite interesting, bro. Very, very interesting indeed. Hullabaloo coming out here, bro. I'm really hoping that the Alice and the Orphe are bringing their S-tier skins, like Miss Watson and Sherlock Holmes. I really hope they go for both of those. I think that'd be really, really cool. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, spawning Lucky Guy 2-star, Meteor 4th. Wait, was it Novelist Bridge or was it Journalist Bridge? I actually wasn't paying attention. I think it's Journalist Bridge, which is interesting. Yeah, I've already shared my thoughts on the rise of Journalist in this meta, especially since she's a very good anti-meta character. And a lot more people are choosing to invest in Journalist because her potential is quite high. It's just kind of hard to be consistent with her. We are going to see Borrowed Flywheel from the entire team, except for Meteor with Tide Knee Jerk. And then we have Great Power on our Novice, which makes sense. Great Power Novice is very good because of Pallet Stun Trick. And then we have Warp, Rage, Inso, and Trump card from the Hula Hoop here. That checks out. This is kind of old Hullabaloo build with Inso Trump. It's very risky, but it's something that you want to play when you want to get wins. And since WBG is down in the set, they definitely want to go for those riskier builds. That's for sure. But with 3 flywheels, this might be a little tricky for Mr. Hula Hoop here. Whee! On the ride, though, he does have home field advantage, though. He does have the power of Moon River Park on his side, so who knows? Who knows how this will happen here? Let's see. Okay, we take the coaster meet. Yeah, it was Novelist first, and then yeah, Journalist is at Bridge. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty. Kind of hard to see the skins. Okay, that's just base Novelist, unfortunately. That Journalist looks like her S tier, but it looks like the other S tier, not Miss Watson. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to see them matching, but it's okay. They're here for tournaments, not for cosmetics. Careful that clone, Mal, Mr. Jelly. Careful. Oh, we're building up our book. We take our first hit. Build that book. Build that book. Palette. What's that book at? What's that book at, bro? That book's at 60. That book's at 70. That book's at like 80, 75, 80. Let's see here. He should be able to get a book here. Book. He has book. He has book. He has book. Ooh, book for straight distance. Interesting. Okay. Watch the black color. That's fine. This is going to be a good kite. He's going to warp. He goes back around. Vault the pallet. Vault the pallet again. Oh my gosh, useless warp. Hello? Does not wait. Does not wait. He did not react. He did not react. His book is like nearly 75% though. All right, Alice, you got to rescue Orphe. You got to do this, bro. Protagonist duo. You got to help each other out here. 487... has an elbow pad as a lucky guy. Interesting. That's all he's got. Is Journalist gonna? No, Meteor's gonna rescue. All right, Freerin Gaming. Kaka! Go, Freerin the Slayer. Do your thing. There's a hit. Oh, he wants that double. He can't get it. He can't get it. Very, very good work from this Freerin. Oh my goodness, beautiful work from Freerin. Oh, we swappity swap. Ooh, the double hit and the down. Okay, he just wants to die up here. That checks out. He can't even take that with Tide, so it checks out. We're gonna chair on Freerin Cypher here. Freerin's gonna pop. No way we're gonna Wind Blast. Does he struggle? No way. Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. Okay. I mean, I guess if that struggle happened, that would have been crazy. It's funny, I'm looking at this now. If this was pre-nerf Hulla, if this is Koa 8 Hulla, I'm telling you, he's jumping over there, killing Freerin, then jumping back. Because he used to have 3 jumps, and he would still have a jump for chase. Man, what were they thinking, giving this guy 3 jumps? Oh my gosh, they really did that. Oh, shot in the face, baby, shot in the face. Crazy that Lucky Guy is being played more than Coordinator now, dude, it's crazy. It is crazy, dude. Coordinator's not even bad, but it's just like Lucky Guy is just like, he's just better. He just is. Like, you guys are so broke. Oh, what a... Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at all that reduction, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's the rage, desperate fight, all together, and addiction all working together. Trying to block the way again, 487. Oh my gosh. Pallet here. Oh, the snipe down. 5-0 from the lucky guy. Doesn't get him. He just wants to chair. He doesn't know what the ciphers are at. He just wants to chair. Smart, smart, smart. Get this novice out of the game. Let's see here. 2 doofuses on the journalist are still available to use here. We do early rotate here with our Wendington, our free run here. We do have 1 more cloud available. Are we gonna use the cloud? He is trying to snipe down this free run, that's for sure. Oh, the coaster's not there, right? It should be at second. Okay, we're vaulting, we're vaulting. He actually, Nia can 3K this. He actually can 3K this. If he stalls long enough for his trait, the thing is, the meteor has no borrowed. This free run does not have borrowed time, so it could be a little dangerous. Journalist is here for the rescue. She definitely can get it, but Cypher's only 50, and Journalist does not have the... Okay, Nia just be walking into these pallets, bro, truly. Journalist doesn't have the craziest matchup into Hullabaloo here. All right, that's fine. We use our doofus here just to buy some time. We have 2 more doofuses. 2 more doofis. So we're going to use a doof. No doofer. No doofer being used here. No doofer being used. We have to go for a second rescue, though. We have to. Okay. Are we going to use a doofer this time? Doof, 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 doofer? You can't fly with that. You can't fly with that. Stay in the red, stay in the red, stay in the red. Ooh. Pop down, pop. 1. Uh-huh. He missed. 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 Journalist used a doofus. I don't know where it is though. I have no idea where that doofer is. Okay, he has TP, so he can win this. He can 3K. It's probably not gonna be 4K, but he can 3K. That they're not even touching the gate. They're too scared. He's gonna TP here. He's not gonna TP here. Okay, lucky guy does grab a football. I think he's assuming that the gate's already open, so he's gonna try to go for the journalist instead, maybe. However, he TPs. Gate's not open. He has no idea what the progress is, though. You know what would be crazy? If hunters could see the progress on the exit gate. That'd be crazy. That would actually be a crazy, crazy adjustment if they could see the progress on exit gates. I think they kind of just have to guess. Oh, the coaster! Wait. Okay, he takes the coaster, but Hullabaloo can just go all the way over. Yep, the #1 advertisement of Hullabaloo, bro. Oh, all the way to... Oh, I thought he was going all the way to 4th. Never mind. Okay, he urts. Lucky guy should be dead here. No way. Wait. Wait. No, he makes it. He has flywheel. He makes it. He's slowing down the journalist. He's slowing down the journalist. The doof. They make it? Yo, that should have been a 3. I can't believe they made that, dude. Maybe he should have just committed to the journalist. I don't know. He actually made that. That is crazy. Yo, guys, you ain't ready for this one. Take a look at this. Ready? Persica? Bald, bro! Look at him go. I am bald, bro. I do my dance. I'm bald, bro. Why does he move like that? Look at him. Bald bro is here, baby. Escapologist. Here he is. This is gonna be fun. They're banning out the Bonbon and the Ivy, so we have Goatman in round 3. We're banning Goatman. No way, dude. Oh my gosh. Novelist, Finn, journalist ban, and coordinator. Crazy stuff, dude. Crazy, crazy stuff. Oh my gosh, crazy, crazy stuff. Arrow Anti, Bald Bro, the one and only Bald Bro, and Seer. So I'm pretty sure this is buffed Escapologist, by the way, as well. This is buffed Escapologist, so this is not before buffs. So before buffs, I think this character was widely regarded to be very mid, but after buffs, he's been seeing a lot of play. Word on the street is that in JP rank, he's actually being used a lot. When I was doing some Spectate the Pros the other day, I actually saw quite a few Bald Bros as well. So it seems like Bald Bro is actually seeing a lot of play, which is interesting, because I'm kind of happy about this, because when he first dropped, he was like a little underwhelming. But now it seems like Bald Bro has finally seen his time to play. It is I, Grandma. The peddler is here. Hello, children. Hello, Bald Bro. Your head looks so shiny. Can I call you Mr. Clean? Because I'm about to sweep you. Oh my gosh, dude. Peddler and Escapologist. The two new characters being played at the same time. I think this is the first time this has ever happened. To my knowledge, I actually don't know if this is the case. I think this is the first time this has ever happened in IDV history where two new characters are being played at the same time. With Escapologist and Peddler. It'd be crazy if this was Darkwoods too. If this was Darkwoods, by the way, Darkwoods was banned earlier. So we didn't even get to see Darkwoods. If this was Darkwoods plus Efren plus Valentina, oh my gosh, dude. That would have been insane. That would have been the ultimate trifecta of new content, bro. Oh my gosh. So now it's a showdown. It's a showdown between the new characters. Bald Bro and Granny. My goodness. The Straight Line Gaming. What? Straight Line Gaming spawn? Weird. Very weird. Very, very weird. Okay. So where's the Peddler gonna spawn here? I guess just the standard spawn, yeah. Are we gonna chase Bald Bro? Yo, please chase Bald Bro. Wait, does the Vine counter Bald Bro? I feel like the Vine counters Bald Bro. I don't know. This is the first time we're seeing Peddler in tournaments, so I actually want to see if she's being used. Now, when I watched pro gameplay of Peddler in the past, Moonlit did seem to be one of her best maps. So there's a chance. And there's also rumors. I don't know how true they are. But word on the street is, in China, a lot of people are considering Peddler to also be S tier. S tier, which is crazy. When I thought of Peddler, I thought, to me, she felt like a jack of all trades, master of none. So, who's to say? Well, we're gonna have to find out here today. We have a Borrowed Knee-Jerk Aeroplanist and Seer. We have a Flywheel-Tied Antique Dealer and a Tied Borrowed Bald Burrow out here with a Warp Berserker, Claustrophobia, and Trump Card Attention Peddler. So strange, dude. A double set of new characters. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I think I'm gonna have to put on both. I think I have to actually put on both in a single thumbnail. They played both Peddler and Escapologist in tournament for the first time. That's quite a mouthful, but it's fine. It'll be something like that. You'll already know what it is by the time you click on this video. Let's see how it goes on Circus Hullabaloo. What are we gonna grab? We're gonna grab some Vine, some chips, some chipperinos. Is it Yamayugi? He already set up the smoke? What? Such an early use of the smoke. Okay, interesting. We're actually chasing Persica. Well, I guess it's because she already burned out one of the resources here. All right. Well, unfortunately, we don't get to see Yamayugi Kite. Oh, what the? Oh, wow. Good counter rotation or counter Vine, whatever you want to call that. Good countering from Persica there. But do eat a chip. It's time for a double wall. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on now. Peddler is Peddler's cooking a little bit here, I will say. Honestly, from what I've seen, I thought the Vine was the most OP ability. It seems like the chips. Seems like the chips are the biggest thing here. There's the chipperinos. It catches out the owl, though. This should be death. No way. That's a pretty quick down. Warp wasn't even, no trait was forced, and this is Persica Seer. Legendary. Very, very legendary Seer. Known for like kiting out 5 owls at times. Obviously, that's high end. Usually it's more like 2 to 3, but even then, not the greatest work from Persica, but then again, it's Peddler, and not many people use the Peddler. We're gonna grab some gems here from this locker. So now we have the gems. The gems for what purpose? Bald Bro! Get the rescue, Bald Bro! Let's go, Yamayugi! Yes, sir, it's Bald Bro time. It's smoky time. Let's see here, let's see. Oh, he's sneaking. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? There he is. Oh, you can't do it. Can't get a drop down hit on Bald Bro, because it's Bald Bro. He's got the smokety smoke. A damages rescue, bro. A damages rescue from Bald Bro in basement. Beautiful work, bro. If you have your smoke, you're just ready for it. You can't get dropped down. He doesn't even have to worry about it. Oh my gosh, dude. Is Baldbro broke? Yo, Balbo broke? Balbro S tier? Hold on now. Oh, okay. There's a good hit from the. Oh my gosh, that startled me. That really startled me. That addiction's hurting though. We got the vine. The vine. This should be avoidable. Oh, not quite, not quite. The vine was just long enough. Just barely long enough. We got this. We'll pick up the vine. What? Okay, interesting. Chipperinos. Pick up. If you stun, it's into the grass you go. It went away. The grass went away. Persica owl. Persica owl. 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 Kaka. Kiki. Kiki. Kaka. Bird moment. Bird gaming. Kiki. Why is Persica so fast? Hello. Knee jerk. That'll do it. Chipperinos. Oh my gosh. See ya. Bro, this is so crazy. How do you guys get so good at harassing that you're able to like harass amongst all this? It's crazy. Baldbro's here, Baldbro. Baldbro, do your thing. Use a Thurible and change the chair to an easier one to rescue from. That one? I guess there's a little bit more rebound potential here if you can make it to the pallets. However, a tap recovery does need to be forced. The antique dealer no longer can rescue, so it's up to Baldbro with no items. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Baldbro, be careful! Baldbro! What are you waiting for, Baldbro? What are you waiting for? Oh my gosh. Into the chair you go, child. I'm going to teleport. It's vine time, children. It is death time. That is what she sounds like, by the way. That is Peddler's canonical voice, by the way. Want to know how I know? I asked her. I asked the real Valentine, and she said yes. We're going to change chair location because Cypher Bridge is terrible. Where are we moving? Where are we moving? We don't even care. We're just looking at ciphers. We just looking at ciphers. We're going for Baldbro. Oh, Baldbro. Where are you, Mr. Clean? Uh-oh. Yamayugi has been found. With the power of the Millennium Puzzle, I will die. I'm having too much fun with this, bro. I miss tournaments. All right. Time to chair him in this chair right here. And now, Aeroplane is gonna have to come rescue. Notice how Coating only has one jetpack remaining, even though he has barely seen any Hunter screen time. The reason is he's probably been using jetpacks to get ciphers done faster. He's been min-maxing to the ciphers. Oh, the vine. What? This character, bro. This character. And now you're chaired on the last cipher, which is not good. And Peddler can lock it off, and Yamayugi doesn't have any more throwables to change location. So we'll have to see here. Oh, we going. Uh-oh. The vine? Ooh. She's camping and not coming. She knows the cipher is going to be primed. But does she know that Auntie has no borrowed? Chipperinos? The flywheel, beautiful. Chips? Okay. There's 3 kill potential here because no one's near a gate. They're very far from gate. Hover, beautiful hover from Coating. Very good, very good. Chipperinos again, misses the chips. It's time for Vine. I thought your hitbox was supposed to be trash. What? Excuse me? Okay, we're gonna chair all the way at this chair. Is the Auntie waiting mid is the question. I think she is. She's waiting back there. This is where things get tricky. You have your draw, but do you want to greed? Is there a reason to greed? I don't think so, right? No, there isn't. Wait, why are you greeding? Just take your draw. I think it's round 3 second half. You only need a draw to win. Why is Wolves getting greedy? You take your draw and you win. Excuse me? Huh? I feel like you just take your draw and you win. Hello? Is that just me? I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right, we're gonna grab this. It's Vine time. We've caught up to our antique dealer. We have a little bit more flute. Oh my gosh, wait. The dungeon. The Dongion! Okay. We are safe. We are safe. We are safe indeed. We are so safe. This is a safe place to talk about our feelings. And I feel that Baldbro and Peddler are fun to watch, actually, so I really want to see more of them. Also, I'm sorry for bursting your eardrums by going you're gonna see a lot more of it because it's fun for me to do. Anyway, that's Wolves win. Yeah, Wolves! They did it again, bro. They beat WG for a second time. Beat him in the finals and beat him in the opening match of the tournament. That was very good. That was a very, very good set. Now, normally I like doing 2 sets in each video, but I think just to start things off with, we'll warm things up with just a single set. So, I'm going to say now, thank you so much for watching, everybody. This was a fun return to tournaments. We'll be having more of these, probably like 2 to 3 videos of these a week. So, look forward to that. IJL also will be starting soon, which I'm also quite excited for. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. We'll be having more, like I said, soon. Hopefully, we'll see more Baldbro, more Peddler, and some Darkwoods coming up here soon. But yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.